Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Ramanaya. So in the last class we were discussing how the connection between the body, which is Jadavastu, insentient, and the consciousness, the Atman, pure brilliance, light, it is Sukshma, Sarvavyapakam. How the connection between Atma and the Sharira takes place. In fact, that is a mystery because Jiva and taking the body itself is a great mechanism, I would say, very, very subtle, deep mechanism. Because these two belong to two different states of realities. So there must be something, a gluing factor in between. But that gluing factor is explained beautifully as it is explained in our Shastras. So Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi is speaking about that and how it makes us identify with the body and how the connection between Atma and the body takes place step by step, one step and other step like that. Then it results into I am the body thought, identification with the body. So this was said in the 4th shloka of the 9th chapter, correct? Now how this mechanism functions, how the Atman, which is all-pervading, unconditional, homogeneous, meaning homogeneous means what? Not that presence of Atma in some place is more, some place it is less. Therefore, Desha Kala Vastu Aparacchinnam, that Brahma Tattvam. It is not like that. It is Samanam. Samoham Sarabhutanam. Bhagavan Krishna says, I am equally present everywhere. So, how it comes? So, this is answered in, therefore, answered in 5th verse. 5th to it explanation comes. What he says, Chaitanya Chayaya Slishtham Shariram Tata Cheshthate Nidrado Grahana Bhavat Uhyate Sthanamatmanaha Chaitanya Chayaya Slishtham Shariram Tata Cheshtate Nidrado Grahana Bhavat Uhyate Sthanamatmanaha. Now, Shariram, Jadam. Shariram, that word Shariram, what is that? Jadam, Swataha Nischestamapi. On its own, the body is insentient. It cannot, it's a matter. It's a carbon, phosphorus, calcium, nitrogen. It's a padartha. Pure matter. In Vedanta, what is matter? Matter is defined as not the absence of Paramatma. No. Then, matter is defined as that which has no self-consciousness. It is consciousness only. Because everything is Chinmatra Vistaritam. Everything is expansion of consciousness alone. Then how this Jadatva is created? So Jada Padartha is that which has not got any self-consciousness. It exists, but it doesn't know that it exists. The chair exists. Existence is Paramatma. In that, the self-consciousness is absent. That is created. by a mechanism. That's what we'll see now. So that because of the absence of self-consciousness, we call that as matter. That's why Shava, dead body, Shava, is equal to Shiva. Why? Actually, if you really think about it, the something goes out, the jiva goes out, and what is left is the body. Padartha is left. Pancha bhautika shariram is left out. The akasha, vayu, agni. Vayu sanchara is there, no? Still, general vayu is there. Prana vayu has gone. Fire is there inside because fire is hidden. If you burn, the fire comes out. Fire is hidden in the body. As a vyapaka tattva, it is absent. But as a hidden tattva principle, like the fire is hidden in the wood, the body is also. So water also is there, and then body padartha is there. But what is it there? Pure existence is there. So the existence is there. So, if you really think, the moment anybody dies, that matter is nothing but Shiva only. Meaning pure existence alone it is. Then if you really think about, wonder, what made that body when it was alive impure? The existence of Jiva. Jiva's mind, Jiva's swabhava, Jiva's bad mind and bad thoughts, etc. That made that body impure because that alone is functioning through that body. So, jadavastu shariram jadam swataha nischeshtam. It will not go on its own. It will not move on its own. It has its existence alone. Chetana principle is absent. But Sat Padartha is there. Sat Chitta Ananda. Therefore, the consciousness also is an expression of pure existence. So, Nischestamapi Chaitanya Chayaya Atma Prabhaya Chit Prakashena iti yavat Aslistam Alingitam Vyaptam iti arthaha Sat Cheshtate. Now in the Vedanta we studied, but that we only studied a bit. But then in this Shastra it is explained more, Yoga Shastras. See, there is a pure, eternal, infinite consciousness. But it reflects in Buddhi Vritti. That matter, very subtle matter. Just as that example also comes, Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi gives same example. So, that as electricity is there, but it cannot reflect in every material. Every material is not a conductor of electricity. Wood, it won't conduct. Electricity won't pass. Oh, very good. Plastic, it won't pass. So, conductors and non-conductors. That too, electricity, when it passes through any conductor, it is not transformed itself into light. Oh. So non-conductors, current doesn't pass through. Through conductors, it passes. You can get a shock. But it will not give light. Wow. But that material through which electricity expresses itself as light is tungsten. That's what Thomas Alva Edison tried. Which is that material which can convert electrical energy into light energy? Similarly, in this entire matter, there is some matter, very deep, subtle matter, which has got that ability to reflect consciousness. Directly. Just as tungsten is that material, I'm talking old bulb example, not neon bulbs and all. So that material which can convert electrical energy into, though it can, electricity can pass through, but it doesn't, is not everything is a conductor. And among conductors, not all conductors can give you light. Similarly, there is some material, padartha, very deep, very subtle, atyanta sukshmam it is, but yet it is a matter. It is called, in Vedanta Shastra speaks about, but you have to, we have to meditate. Each thing to understand, to realize it. So there is subtlest material, some material is there. That has capacity to reflect that samashti chaitanyam, sarvavyapta chaitanyam in itself as light. That is termed as buddhi vritti. Buddhi vritti means, again, it's a subtlest matter. And that vritti, in that it has got that capacity, then it can reflect. Therefore, so when you say reflection, 3 factors are required for reflection. Reflection is possible only because of 3 are allowed. When 3 are there, what are they? One is reflecting medium, original light, and the reflection. So when you say there should be an person standing before mirror, one, original, the reflecting medium, the mirror, and the reflected image. So all the 3 together, if you remove one, the set will go. Remove the mirror, no reflecting image. Remove the person, no reflecting image. So unless these 2 are together, a person standing before a clean mirror, then alone the reflection is proper reflection takes place. And this 3 together is called jiva. The original consciousness, the buddhi vritti, where the consciousness is reflected, and the reflection formed in it, the reflecting medium, the reflection, and the original light. These 3 together is called a jiva. So that reflecting light which is there, that's called chit chaya. Chit chaya. Chaya means reflection. Okay. So therefore, then that chit chaya, here chit chaya means what? Light. For example, there is a big room. One bulb is fixed. LED light is fixed. The light is only in one place. The bulb. The source of light is in one place. But the light which is emanated, it covers whole room. Similarly, so the current converting itself into light in the bulb instrument required. So what is the socket? Socket is a contact point between the bulb and the electricity. And that required electricity only. High voltage, the bulb will go. So therefore, in the higher energies, this body cannot hold. Anyway, that's a different subject altogether. I should not go there. So this contact. Now that contact point is only there. Bulb and socket, and the current is there. Very good. But the light is passing through entire room. So chit chaya is like a spark of light. And it flows throughout the entire body. Atma prabhaya chit prakashayana iti yavat aslishtam alingitam vyaptam iti artha sat cheshtate. So existing as that source, and it alingitam vyaptam, it embraces the whole, every cell of the body. Every cell of the body it embraces. Source is some source, the source of light, and it spreads. That's how the beautiful explained. That's how the topic now. So alingitam cheshate vyaparavat bhavati. Now it becomes vyapara, transactions. Therefore, sharire chaitanya udayasthanam syat yasmat udetya deham prapnoti chit prabha. Therefore, there must be some source in the body. In the body only, there must be a point of that source of light from where the Chaitanyam is the spring of consciousness. There must be some point in the body. So therefore, Yasmad Udetya, rising from that, Deham Prapnoti Chitprabha. And it goes and occupies just as a source of bulb, the light, a bulb, that there is in the room, there is a point where the electricity is emerging as light and spreading the entire room. There must be in the body a source from where this light is emerging and completely pervading the whole body. Yasminneva pratishtita nidrayam nivartate. And in the nidra avastha, the source from where the consciousness is raised, all the functions are the Chaitanya, the awareness is withdrawn. That source from which this light of consciousness emerged, during the deep sleep state, they all merge into that source alone. So from there where came, the light expanded, again it goes back. So nivartate ataha aha nidradau adishabdena murcha laya samadhayaha grahyaha. Nidradau. Nidra means adau, nidra, etc. Etc. means in the murcha, in unconscious state. Laya in samadhi, laya sthiti, or the laya, samadhi. In all these states, absorption and in samadhi, what is happening? This consciousness is light withdrawn to its source. In all these states, in coma, unconscious, murcha vastha, the awareness is withdrawn from the entire self. At the time of death also. The entire light is withdrawn. So, nidradau. Grahana abhavat means what? Grahana abhavat dehatma buddhi dvara lokajnanasya asatvat. In the deep sleep state, there is no perception. There is total absence of perception. Because the perception of the outer world is gained only through sense organs, mind and all that. But all that is withdrawn. The light is withdrawn. They all have withdrawn. Therefore, loka jnanasya asatvat, because the light is withdrawn, consciousness is withdrawn in deep sleep state, there is no knowledge of the external world. Atmanah uhyate. Therefore, this place of Atman, the source of the Atma in the body, is inferred. There must be some place in the activity, the consciousness is pervading the whole body and functioning. And in Nidra, Laya, Samadhi Sthiti, the consciousness is withdrawn. There's some point must be there. From there it is emerging and unto which it is going back. Uhyate. It is inferred. What is that now? So therefore, Atmasthanam asatyeva dehe yatra sushuptau vruttayo vasamurtaha punarjagarane uditascha bhavanti iti bodhyam. Atmasthanam asatyeva dehe yatra sushuptau vruttaya upasamurtaha punarjagarane uditascha bhavanti iti bodhyam. Therefore, otherwise, when we wake up, all the functions are happening. If there is no Atmasthanam, this again coming back and the functions of the body, mind, intellect, prana, full functions are not possible. Upasamurtaha punarjagarana uditasya. So, Atma is there, Sushuptam is there. Withdrawing. And in the waking state, they expand. Therefore, it is first of all, there is some state which is to be inferred, is it not? So there is some Atmasthanam. So, Now, how the connection between the body and the Chaitanyam? Through Chit Chaya. Current cannot give you direct light. Current has to pass through a medium where it can be converted or expressed as light. Oh, if Atman is everywhere, why can't that idol move? Idol, like conductor and non-conductor, among the conductors also only some metals, some substance has got that capacity to make electricity visible as light.
Chit-chaya is equal to electricity.
Chidbhasa, reflection. Bulb, light in the bulb. The light in the bulb is equal to Chit Chaya. Okay? Now, how this Atman is spread throughout the body now? So, first, source. That reflects in as Chit Chaya, the reflection of consciousness. In subtle vritti somewhere, source. That is pointed in the body only. From there, it expands the whole body, occupies. How? So, Chaitanya Vyapana Prakaram Drishtantena Udaharati. Now, through an example, the pervasiveness of that consciousness throughout the body is explained. Sukshmanam Vidyudadinam Sthule Tantriyadike Yatha Tatha Kalebare Nadyam Chaitanya Jyotisho Gatihi Sukshmanam Vidyudadinam Stule Tantriyadike Yatha Tata Kalebare Nadyam Chaitanya Jyotisho Gatihi. Now see, an example is given. In Bhaidan Bhagavan around Maharshi time, the current has come. So he took that example. What is that? Yatha sukshmanam chakshusho adrushyanam vidyudadinam jyotisham stule drushtye ghanavastuni tantriyadike loha vishesha kruta tanturupe gatihi gamana vyaparo bhavati. Now, Sukshmanam Vidyudadinam. Now, Vidyut. Now, Vidyut, electricity is invisible. It is invisible. Chakshusha Adrushyanam. Vidyudadinam. Vidyut Adinam means that light of electricity. Jyotisham Stule Drushye Ghanavastuni. But light is somewhere and the bulb is fixed there. Light is coming there. Electricity is somewhere. Coming from transformer to house and it gets supplied. Okay. Now, but how it reached? So he says, Stule Drushye Ghanavastuni wires etc. Tantriyadike Loha Vishesha Kruta Tantarupe Gatihi Gamana Vyaparo Bhavati. Just as through wires, the electricity passes through and illumines various bulbs. Right? Current source. Passing through one main connection to the house. From there, how many wires we will take it out? Wire goes to bedroom, wire goes to drawing room, wire goes to kitchen, wire goes to veranda, wire goes to backyard. So all the wires are not taken out from the main pole, no. From the main pole only you get one line. If you have two lines, whatever one line you get mainly. And that is fixed. And from there I take many lines. And each line will go. So one wire goes and link it to AC. One wire goes and link it to fridge. One wire goes and link to fan. One wire goes and links to light. And one wire goes to like that. So from main pole that is supplied, from there it passes through different wires. And that too amps are different, 15 amps, plug and 5 amps and all that, Think. So more electricity is required, so they put a bigger wire and more amps are supplied there. Amp, that plug points also. 5 amps, 15 amps, whatever it is. Big also are there. Okay. If you put a small one, the big supply, that will go. A small bulb, to 0 watt bulb, put it in 100 amp, for example, like some supply. Therefore, there is a regulation of electricity is there, but output is always regulated. Yes or no? If you are not any expression of understanding, I get doubt. ऐसा देख रहे हो?
Very well explaining.
I think I always come, I'll complete 6-7 slokas, चलो हो जाएगा. बैठने के बाद वो भगवान रमण महर्षि के हाथ में एक झड़ी है, पता है आपको? वहाँ पे खड़े रहते हैं, हाय धीरे धीरे बोल. So that he reduces my speed. What to do? So now, it goes on. Similarly, different wires, the current flows. So, Tantrayadike, Loha Visheshakrita Tantru, that's all Loha, that material covered by plastic, insulated. Gatihi Gamana Vyapar Yatatha Kalebare Sitayam Nadyam. 72,000 nadis are main nadis and then sub nadis. So many nadis are there. Anyway, Chaitanya Jyotisho Gatihi Avagantavya. So please understand. Through these nadis, the consciousness is flowing. A small nadi which is connected to one small organ in the body, if that supply is cut, that organ will stop functioning. It is called organ's death or malfunction. What is gangrene?
Swelling in the feet.
Non-supply of vital force. Swelling and all the effect of that. When the energy is stopped flowing, that part becomes redundant. Now, every nadi, that consciousness, that light is flowing. Chaitanyam pravahati, gatihi avagantavya. That is to be understood. So, through nadis. Atra idam avadheyam. This is to be understood here. Vaidjuta Jyotihi Avishkaraka Yantrasthaniyam Hrudayam Atmasthanam. Vaidjita Jyotihi Avishkara Yantrasthaniyam. The place of generator, which is electricity generated, That generator place is occupied by, similarly, is heart here. So therefore, heart takes the place of generator. Therefore, heart is the generating energy. Heart generates energy and supplies through every nadi. That's why one of the secret to the health is pure heart. The pure heart means what? No energy blockages. At the subtle level, not the physical level I am talking. That heart is a generator of energy. It's a source to supply energy to all the chakras in the body, and through which again other functions. Heart is a generator. Therefore, Vaidyuta Jyotiraviskaraka yantrasthaneyam hrudayam atmasthanam. Tantrasthaniya nadi yatha chaitanya jyotihi yaya chaitanya jyotihi pravahati. So what is there in the lines of that electricity passing through the electric wires? That wires means nadis. Yaya chaitanya jyotihi pravahati. Now, on that the matter is plastered. Meaning, through that nadis only every cell in the body is supplied. Every cell is alive, vibrating, functioning. So through that nadis, 72,000 and odd nadis are there. And then mukhya nadis are there. And so many, that we will see. Through these nadis, this Chaitanya Jyoti Pravahati. Conflow of consciousness takes place through these nadis. Then, Atha Hridaya Swarupasya Bhasakatvam Vishadayati. Now, heart as an illuminator is now told. Generator, illuminator, supplier, source of all light of consciousness which is flowing through nadis to every cell of the body. Now see, first Chaitanya Jyoti Pravaha, flow of consciousness. They are insulated by the nadis. Nadis are not nerves. They are non-physical. A nadi is not physical. So please don't misunderstand. हाँ, हमने अभी तक ऐसे समझते आया. Your samaj is not authority. Nadis are non-physical. So on the nadis, the nerves are again put another coating. So physical nerves are covering the nadis, and nadis are actual insulators and through which the consciousness is flowing. So nadi is non-physical. Understood? Nadi shabd sunte hi, don't imagine flesh and blood.
So there also light only, light from the nadis.
And we'll see later on. I will not go into all that. So they are illumining. I am not supposed to talk on Yoga Shastra and all here. I will not. So, but I just want to tell you, physical nerves are not nadis. They are there. In subtle level. All it is all well what do you call, chases is built, subtle chases. Circuit is beautiful. When you say Nadi Shuddhi, that Shuddhi, not there. But physical body, because you cannot do from that side. So what do? You should practice only Nadi Shuddhi through Ahara Shuddhi, Manas Shuddhi. That way. But, okay. So, how the heart is now supplying the energy? What is that? Example is given. Bhasakatvam Vishadayati. Stalamekamupashritya Chaitanya Jyotirujvalam Sarvam Bhasayate Deham Bhaskaro Bhuvanam Yatha Stalamekamupashritya Chaitanya Jyotirujvalam Bhasayate Deham Bhaskaro Bhuvanam. Now, yogis can see entire your inner body, how dirty it is, how clogged it is, how malfunctioning, how many nerves are twisted and out of shape. Well, looking at that, they know, they infer immediately, like a mission on the screen. They see only one line moving. PQRST. You know what is PQRST? ECG. PQRST. So, the line is moving. They see only line. A child sees a beautiful dance. But doctor understands. Doctor sees not the movement of the line there. He sees, while seeing that, he is seeing the heart. So it's a monitor. Similarly, our own, that this vital body, this nadis at the high subtle level, subtle body, they see and they read you. Becomes visible for them. That means what? You and I cannot hide anything before a great master. You cannot. हिंदी में बोल दूं, हम सब नंगे हैं. उन लोगों के सामने. They see that. So how it is that heart is shining? He says, Ujjvalam swayam prakashamanam chaitanya jyotihi jnanatmakam ekam sthalam upashritya. So, Ujjvalam, this is that heart is, that emanating light, there is no impurity, because the source cannot be polluted. The source is divine. Source is divine. But it is where the pollution? In the nadis, in the mind, in the intellect, in the body. So that light, the heart is Ujjvalam. Prakashamanam. Swayam Prakashamanam. So self-luminous, self-lustrous. It is not depending on any other source. Oh, where is the heart is light coming from for the light? Heart how is generating? Where from he is? Hey, it is Swayam Prakashamanam. We saw I am Hrut in this Ramana Geeta only. Hrut means Ishvara only there. Swayam Prakashamanam, Chaitanya Jyotihi, that is a light of consciousness. That is of the form of knowledge, Jnanatmakam. Because that consciousness flowing through every nadi is giving us knowledge. Knowledge of the external world, knowledge of whatever perceptions, internal or external perceptions we are sensitive. How come we are getting it? Kujli ho raha hai. How do you know? I am itching here. How do you know? In a gangrene, you don't know. Or anesthesia was given, spinal anesthesia, after the body gone. You want to slap also. We don't know that Chaitanya is blocked there. That part is made non-receptive. So doctor will cut and they think nothing will happen to you, no pain. It is as well not existing. So therefore, this light is pure. Ujjvalam, prakashamanam, jnanatmakam. That we will say again. It gives us a pure knowledge of the form of knowledge. Ekam sthalam upashritya. It is taken staying in one place. It is taken in one position. Place, talupasritya, ekatra sthane sitam sat, sarvam deham bhasayate. Its source is one, independent, self-luminous, not depending on any other light, but it is self-luminous, occupying some place in the body. From there, deham sarvam bhasayate. Sarvam deham bhasayate. Whole body is lit. It's lit, it's glowing. Some light. It's glowing. Think. That's why you can see the bubbling energy in some people. You see that light, that energy, the kanti, luster. Alive. A live person is always so bhasate. Yatha bhaskaraha sahasrabanurbhavanam jagat bhasayate. Yatha bhaskaraha sahasrabhanuhu bhuvanam jagat bhasayate. Just as sun staying in one place in space in point, whole jagat is illumining. Tatha Atmajyotihi deham vyapya prakashya cheshtayati iti bhavaha. Similarly, Atmajyoti, occupying in one place, source, staying there, it illumines the whole body through nadis. So nadis are insulators of that consciousness. And then, anyway, they say blood is flowing. How can blood flow? Blood is matter. Blood is not sentient. But what is flowing? It is not blood flowing. It is the consciousness, and because of that prana, and because of that blood is flowing. So it is a flow of energy. That energy is flowing, therefore on that the blood is stationed, blood is moving. You can see it. You can see the whole prana, sanchara, the consciousness, Chaitanya. Chaitanya Jyoti Prasaram. The whole blood, all organs are functioning. So tatha atmajyoti deham vyapya prakashya cheshta iti. That's why jnanam yasya tu chakshuradhikarana dvara vahispandate. That jnanam is chaitanyam, pravaham, through these nadis. So, the question was what? How come the connection between the Atma and the body is taking place? Because these two belong to two different degrees, states of reality. That is Atyanta Sukshmam, this is Thulam. How can these two be together? They can be brought together. How come? That is Sarvavyapakam. This is Parichinnam. How come these two? Why Atma is subtle than space? It pervades space also. Is Sukshma compared to even space also. Akashat Sukshmam. But Akasha, can you tie Akasha and water, Akasha and air, Akasha and fire? And can you create a knot between Akasha and an object? No. These two belong to two different states of reality. It's just not possible. Not the question. For which Chichaya, then Hridayasthanam, that's core, central, electricity, generator, heart, nadis, and all that explaining. Now, Prakasha Moolasthanam, okay, there is a place in the body. What is the Prakasha? Hridayam only, that Bhagavan says. Vyaptena tat prakashena Sharire tvanubhutayah Sthalam tadeva hrudayam Suraya samprachakshate Tat prakashena Sharire tvanubhutayah Sthalam tadeva hrudayam Suraya samprachakshate. It is not Surya, it is Surayaha. Okay. Vyaptena Shariram sarvam vyapya jvalata tat prakashena. Areva. That light which is jvalata, it is not like a fake fading light, it is bright. Illuminate, like a light. Okay. How do you see? Only up to some half example only. A wire you take and heat it. Do you not see that glowing light? That red illuminating that rod. Heated wire. Heated rod of 1 mm you take, 2 mm. Heat it and it's like a red. But that much you see. It is glowing. But it is not flowing. But here it is flowing. So you can see that way. So jvalata sarvam vyaptena shariram sarvam vyapya, having pervaded the whole body. Jvalata tat praka, that light which is shining like this rod, but that light is also some moving, that light. Tasya chaitanyasya prakashena sharire anubhutayah bhavanti. Because, as I said in the beginning, main wire, supply, center pole, one main pole to your house. From there many lines are drawn. Right? Depending upon what is connection. You cannot put 2-point plug for fridge. You need another fridge connection, AC ke liye bada plug lagana hai. So more electricity is pulled out. Sucked out. So each organ also doesn't need same amount of energy. Very complex. I will not enter into that again. Very complex. But the whole subject is a total different subject हो जाएगा. So, Jalata tasa chaitanyasya prakashena shariri anubhu. Because of that chaitanya, what you call prakashena, of that, because that light is flowing through every nadi, shariro anubhutaya bhavanti. Because it is spreading, you get experiences through the body. If the chaitanyam is absent in this finger, index finger, then I cannot get experience of touch through this finger. Paralytic stroke. There is no flow, cut off. They say brain, but again we saw, what is the brain? What is that which is supplying? And in the earlier chapters of Ramana Geeta we saw. From the heart, the light is thrown into the brain, Sahasrara Chakra. It fills up from there, it presses the entire body. It is medical science only, no? We saw in the earlier chapters. Very vividly it was explained. And what happens also in Mahatma's case. So, what happens? The light is cut off. The prasara is not there. That body, that hand, that leg and all partial over. That won't work. Light, heart is there because the person is alive. It is generating, but the mediums are gone. Wire disconnected in between. Many times बोलते हैं तार कट गया स्वामी जी कहीं बीच में, यार नेट नहीं आ रहा है, स्वामी जी देखते हैं, स्वामी जी बीच में कहीं तार कटा हुआ है तो ढूंढो, नहीं स्वामी जी ढूंढने का मुश्किल है, इतना लंबा है, बाहर के अंदर खींचा है, नया तार लगा देते हैं, बाईपास सर्जरी कर देते हैं, चलो रिप्लेसिंग हार्ट वाल्व रिप्लेसमेंट, नया लगा देते हैं. इतना लंबा तार में कहीं कट गया, अंदर कट गया होगा, कहाँ ढूंढते हैं, बदल दो. So little connection is cut, that part is out. So therefore, Sharira Anubhutayo, experiences through body is possible only because of that prasar, that flow of the light of consciousness through every nadi. What is nadi? Not nerves. Nerves are the grossest side of that.
Where are the nadis getting their consciousness from?
हाँ जी,
नाड़ी को consciousness कहाँ से?
वो तो बोल दिया ना, हृदय स्थानम, अभी तो बता दिया, हृदयम करके बता दिया ना इधर. व्याप्तेन तत्प्रकाशेन शरीरे तु अनुभूतयः स्थलम तदेव हृदयम. That स्थलम तदेव स्थलम यदुपाश्रित्य प्रकाशो व्याप्नोति, taking whose support and source, shelter, depending on that light which is depending on the source only, the other light and all, the prakasha pravahati, chaitanya prakasho vyapnoti, hridayam samprachakshate. That is called hridayam, heart. Suryaha, atmaswarupa vidaha. What Surya means? Not a Suravira. Atmavida swarupa. Those who have realized their essential self, they saw it, oh, this is the source, because of which the whole body is functioning. Oh, heart is a generator, main generator of energy. Okay? Okay. To generate that yantra is required, no? That yantras are there inside. I will not speak about yantra and all. Okay? Now, Atma. Atha एक एव चैतन्यांशु वाहिनी नाडी इतरा नाड्यो देहधारणार्थाः इत्याह. I'll stop here. Otherwise, too much हो जाएगा आपको. I can continue, but थोड़ा आज डाइजेस्ट कर लेना.
पर आपने बहुत अच्छा समझाया.
समझाने वाला परमात्मा ही है. चलो, ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।